Welcome to the source. Happy Harvest Day! The leaves have begun to turn yellow and red, and the apples are growing and ripening. Fall is around the corner. I'm Hannah Tellecel, and this is the Source Podcast, your source of inspiration and good things. Today we're going to acknowledge the origin of our produce and grains and investigate how they've been grown and produced. We're also going to acknowledge our own work and the harvest this brings us. When I'm writing this, the sun is shining and it's still warm enough to not have to wear a jacket. But the daylight is a little different and the air is beginning to freshen with the crispness soon to arrive. I prepared my wardrobe with new buys and mending old to have good things to wear when it gets colder and begun pondering how to proceed with my plans come fall. I found a great opportunity that would enable me to make a huge step forward, but I'm not quite sure yet if it's in my reach. But if anything, I'm learning what to develop and how with my business plan. This time of year is like that. We both harvest what we planted during spring and begin preparing for next year's harvest. And as always, this means to tend to our own needs first. To have our essential food at home is not only a physical lifesaver, but also an emotional one. When we feel that we have what we need, we can relax and worry less and instead use this energy towards producing other things that can bring us more, whether that is through study, work, or applications. This time of year is also when the grocery stores usually have refilled the shelves with both dry goods and grains and fresh products with berries, fruits, and vegetables. What is growing naturally where you live? Stock up on that first. It's said that our well-being increases when we eat locally produced meat and produce, since this connects us with the land and our bodies are already in tune with the same source. If you feel comfortable with your local farmers as is, go ahead and purchase their products. If you want to be sure, or if you like us in Sweden and must buy mostly imported tomatoes, for example, you might want to check for bio or organic. This ensures not only that no pesticides are used on the actual crop, but that the soil likewise isn't fertilized with chemicals and that any poultry, ham or beef doesn't have any either. It might take a little extra attention to read the labels more carefully, but once you've learned which brands to choose that are within your reasonable means and do your body well, it becomes much easier next time you go grocery shopping because you now can disregard the other brands. To add a spiritual connection to our food, when you sit with the fruit in your hand, especially if it's been locally grown, remember that it's part of the earth, just like we are part of the earth, and this is why it's so important to tend to with caring hands. Perhaps you even would like to grow more of your own. Some things like lettuce, cherry tomatoes, berries and herbs can be grown indoors in pots if you don't live with a garden permitting. What we eat is an extension of ourselves, so make sure to choose that which enables you to be your healthiest self. You can plan some of your meals ahead and make sure to stock up your freezer too, after picking your favorite tastes of vegetables and fruit and have baking goods if you feel so inclined. To make it more exciting, you can of course try something new or revise something you used to do. It's so easy to get caught in the same route without thinking. It's good to ponder about what to buy before with the list and checking recipes. Then only add any of the supplements or that you can't meet through your own diet. What does your body need? Now look at your own work, whether schoolwork or as employed at a firm. What did you start this spring and what have you finished now? What did you learn? How did the sales go? What can you celebrate before the new fiscal year begins? This is your harvest, and as always, celebrate it together with others crucial to your success. The next episode of the Source Podcast airs on September 1st for celebrating World Letter Writing Day. Tune in on September the 1st to receive inspiration to write someone a letter. Thanks for listening. Please rate, review, and subscribe for more life coaching tips. And remember, care about yourself, others, and Earth. Aloha!